welcome here to Diriyah, Saudi Arabia. Alongside Chris Mannix, I'm Adnan Burke. It's great to have you with us. Obviously, as boxing fans, we can't wait to see what unfolds. But first and foremost, Chris, could you ever expected this? You and I wearing garbage bags here in the rain?
It seems like every time we come overseas to do an Anthony Joshua fight, we have to deal with inclement weather. Now, I understood back last November over in the UK in London, Wembley Stadium. Not so much here. As you mentioned, great weather all week, 70, 75 degrees. You look forward to it for something like that tonight, but it looks like we'll have more of the same out here. A lot of rain that hopefully won't mess too many things up.
Andy Ruiz making his way just 1 minute ago. He is here in Diriyah Arena. There is the former heavyweight champion. Now, you saw Ruiz walking in just moments ago. Sergio, you said he looked calm and cool. Your thoughts on Joshua walking in tonight?
Well, it's always cooler when you walk in slow motion. Yeah, so Joshua right there looking great. But no, Andy Ruiz, both of them carrying themselves like champions. They both said the right things. They both didn't change much. You know, I thought I was going to see a bitter Joshua. You know, the fact that he felt the first fight was a fluke. But no, he understood it. He accepted it.
I can't begin to know him, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
Anthony Joshua, all serious there. In the locker room, you see he let his hair grow. He said, I'm not doing appearances. I'm not doing the modeling stuff. I've got business in the gym, and he certainly backed that up. He comes in a full 11 pounds lighter than he was 6 months ago at Madison Square Garden. He doesn't normally allow cameras in the dressing room. He did for just a few minutes here. And we get a look at Anthony Joshua, challenger tonight. Very different position as we get a nice look here of the city of Riyadh. We're in Diriyah, within Riyadh, the capital city. Live there, there is the heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Ruiz, up next. And here comes the former champ in Riyadh now. Walking in by himself. All business. 11 pounds lighter than the first fight back in June. Ruiz saying, everyone is still doubting me. His trainer saying, hey, it's still his fight, his promoter, his arena. But right now, Andy Ruiz strides to the ring as the heavyweight champion of the world.
And now, the officials are in place and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. Fight fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, let's get ready to rumble!
They have a clean match, okay? Good luck, God bless you. Le di la instrucción en el camerino. Vamos a la pelea y pegarle fuerte.
Anthony Joshua is standing in the perimeter of the ring, but inside the middle of that ring, it's all Andy Ruiz. But this was a good first round for Anthony Joshua. Boxing, sticking and moving, doing things I didn't think he had in his arsenal, which is foot feints and boxing on the outside.
Certainly Joshua with a lot more respect for Ruiz this time around. That's obvious, but it has to play itself out in the ring. Ruiz tries a right hand, and he eats a right hand from Joshua. Oh, and that's cut him as well. There's blood now, and that looks like it's on the eyelid. Just above the left eye, that's in a bad spot.
Solid right hand, and that's what caused the cut of Andy Ruiz.
That's also a fast, long-range right hand, too, Sergio.
if you notice, he's flicking that jab with speed. He's not putting a lot of power into it, because if you put power behind jabs and you miss, you fall off balance, and that's when you get trapped by Andy Ruiz's faster hands.
There he goes right there with the right hand once again. Joshua seems to have some blood now over his left eye. Let's try to see exactly where that cut was. Oh, it's a hard jab from Ruiz, doubling up on that. Now, he's not cut yet. I didn't see exactly how he got cut, Sergio, did you?
That jab might have been it.
Don't look for nothing big. You walk into the right hand and just a little movement to the side with your hands up.
1 minute to go here in round 6. Anthony Joshua seemingly winning every round, and a beautiful hook snaps the head of Andy Ruiz. Wow.
You know, if you're Manny Robles in the corner of Andy Ruiz, halfway through this fight, you've got to seriously consider some kind of tactical adjustment. This strategy simply isn't working.
Just full of confidence, spring on a step, fighting behind the jab, sticking to the strategy.
And you saw Ruiz there lunging. Oh, he eats a right hand. Beautiful right by Joshua, and trading with the hook. That was dangerous. Joshua, again, able to avoid that hook just seconds ago, but Ruiz able to land there.
And smothering. As soon as Ruiz wanted to let go of his punches, smothered and extinguished that.
And that's some frustration on the part of Andy Ruiz, no question. As you get a good look here at the crowd in Riyadh, Manny Robles had said, hey, we saw a hole in that 6th round, which you might remember looked good for Anthony Joshua, but they said we saw Ruiz was able to have success to the body, and that's a hard right hand off the hook by Ruiz. Here's Ruiz, big chance. He swats him with the right hand as well.
This is Ruiz starts fighting his fight. Do not punch in between the shots of the faster fighter. And this is where he does not want to be. Joshua does not want to mix it up with the faster fighter. I keep insisting, do not exchange combinations with the man with the faster hands.
Because he is going to have to keep that fight and just hope that it might be one time where he can pop Joshua as he eats an uppercut. But now he wings back, and oh, the right hand, chopping from Ruiz, that landed hard. Joshua back on his toes.
And the difference between fight 1 and fight 2, right there, Anthony Joshua landed a big right hand, but did not engage. He fell off balance and backed off again. Anthony Joshua's gonna have to box early and fight late. Coming up in the last couple of rounds, he's gonna have to fight off the aggressive Andy Ruiz.
Joshua was in the gym throughout those 6 months in some form or another, and it has shown up here tonight. Final 30 seconds. You know Ruiz isn't gonna quit. You know that. He's gonna try to the belt. Hard right hand comes up short for Ruiz. Ruiz says, come fight me here. We're a little late for that. Not gonna happen in the final seconds. Joshua continues to dance, and Anthony Joshua with a resounding answer. He takes a prideful stroll around the ring, walking in front of his British fans, walking in front of the British broadcasters, as if to say, how did you like that?
Glenn Feldman and Benoit Rousseau both have it 118 to 110. Steve Gray scores it 119 to 109. All 3 scorecards go to the winner by unanimous decision. The fighting pride of London, England, and once again, the heavyweight champion of the world, the man known as AJ, Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua is once again the heavyweight champion of the world. Look at him puff out his chest. He deserves this moment. Embarrassed in New York City. Beaten down by a very game challenger. And he has regained it. Erasing the sting of the embarrassment and the defeat, and showed complete boxing class in the ring tonight.
And if you're Anthony Joshua, you rejoin the conversation about being the top heavyweight in the world.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Well, you know, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder are looking on, a big hug. A lot of sportsmanship between these two. These are two very good people.